QVC.com for all sorts of treats that are not in this hour. I would like you to meet a brand new friend of mine. Her name is Megan Faulkner Brown, and she comes to us from the great state of Utah. How are you, dear?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. You look a little familiar.
Yeah.
Might I have heard about you and seen you on Rachel Ray?
Yes.
Yes,
You have. Our Cakebites were featured as a snack of the day.
That's what I was thinking. She's famous. Her bakeries are spreading like wildfire out there in the great state of Utah. Megan is the creator, and her story of really growing up with her mom and baking all sorts of cookies and sweet treats as a kid has, I believe, lent itself to an incredible, incredible business and passion that she calls the Sweet Tooth Fairy. These are bake shops that you can only find in Utah right now, so that's why we're so glad to debut this brand and this item. Brand new, no extra shipping and handling to get it in time for Valentine's Day. I took your Cakebites to a big game party last night.
How'd they go?
Oh my gosh, really? There weren't any left at the end of the night. And if you want to know, because you're getting 3 flavors, you're getting red velvet, you're getting coconut, and you're getting a gorgeous double fudge. Coconut was like every man in there who had just gotten done eating wings and pizza was flocking to the coconut. So tell everybody what these are.
Okay, so they're the best thing that you'll ever eat. So we have bakeries all throughout Utah, as you were saying, and we take our freshly baked cake and our rich creamy frosting, and we blend them together, and then we roll them and dip them in chocolate. And I like to liken it as to when you're having that last bite of cake, and you have your fork and you're trying to scrape the little crumbles of cake in the frosting, and you just get that perfect blend. And then we dip it in rich, creamy, fudgy chocolate.
So my dad, who's a cake fiend, he will buy an entire cake at the supermarket, and he will, of course, watch it go stale because one man cannot eat a whole cake.
Right.
These are supreme, not only for those cases where you don't want to make or buy a whole cake for perhaps it's Valentine's Day or perhaps it's really any time of the week or day. They're also little bite-sized treats that are perfect for portion control and the littlest of hands on your list when maybe you don't just want to dish out the run-of-the-mill chocolate piece. This is a little sweet, moist, gorgeous piece of yummy coconut cake. And this is my favorite one. And I want you to know, too, I probably shouldn't say this, but there's a very, very popular TLC, that's the Learning Channel, cable show that I believe is going to be featuring these soon. These are completely new today, and they come packaged as follows. This is how I received mine. So even the packaging is gorgeously gourmet. There's the red velvet on top. The little red bow stretches off. There, of course, is your beautiful double fudge, and here, of course, is your coconut. And they're precious and adorable and pint size and delish. They're great.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we think that they make the perfect little snack on the go, but then they're also great for that moment when you're, curled up with a book and you just want to have one to yourself. And we have really great little options, for kids. You can package them in some cellophane and give them in their lunch pails. And
I hear they're all made by hand. Is that true?
Yes, they are.
They're super moist. They're super decadent. They're soft. They're sweet. They're exploding with flavor. I'm going to just break open the red velvet here. So they're made in these very limited by hand batches. And do you come up with the recipe?
I do.
Because I know you've been baking for a while.
Yes, I do. And we have, these are our top selling flavors. And we can hardly keep them on the shelves in our stores.
Lovely.
And so we're really excited to offer them to the viewers.
Over 500 of these ordered. You're getting 36 Cakebites. So again, it's a sweet little bite of cake without the huge cake and the cake knife. And here's the coconut that I love. Even that's so clever, toasted coconut on top.
So inside it has sweetened coconut flakes studded cake mixed with our coconut frosting. And you can see that chocolate on top is, it's enrobed, and so it's actually like a little crunchy, thick shell of chocolate.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. If you don't even like coconut, you'll be like, I hate coconut, but I love this. And then down here, this is am I calling it the right one? The double fudge chocolate?
Yes, those are the most popular flavor that we have because who doesn't love chocolate, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And as you can see, it's very, very dense, very moist.
So moist, though. This one was in particular moist.
Yeah.
When I kind of went to break it open, it just kind of peeled open.
Right. So it's not your typical fluffy cake. It's very dense. It's got our rich, creamy chocolate frosting mixed in with it. And so, again, it provides that that dense, decadent.
They're
bite.
precious. You can put them on the ends of little sticks or lollipop sticks and do whole kind of what's akin to what you're used to seeing is like a cheesecake lollipop. You're getting 3 of the boxes. These are brand new to QVC, as is the brand, the Sweet Tooth Fairy. You can only get this brand right now by going to their website or going to perhaps their bakeries in Utah. And how many now? Because we don't have a lot of these to go around. I'm sorry, Gabe. Over 650 have been ordered. We're going to take a quick call. It's Anna, and that she's calling in from North Carolina. Hey, Anna, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Really good. I'd like you to say hi to Megan Faulkner Brown.
Hi, Megan.
Hi. Good to talk with you.
Good to talk with you. I'm just delighted to get these Cakebites.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Have you ever heard of them? Did you see her on Rachel Ray? Did you see these featured on Rachel Ray or?
I did not, but when I saw them, I was like, oh, little bits of cake.
I know, right?
And I can get something to fill my sweet tooth without filling out my jeans too much.
See, and that's what I keep saying, Anna, too. Like, regardless of why it is we don't need a whole cake in our life. For some of us, it's to your point. The diet, the little bite-sized morsel, that little kind of enchanting sweet that's portion controlled that keeps you going. It's a taste of it. It's not a whole cake like my dad buys, and half of it goes stale, or frankly, half of it goes right about there. So these are really sweet, and the recipes, are straight from Megan and her folks at her bakeries in Utah. So I think it's just such a special treat. Since you live in North Carolina, you might not have a chance to go to Utah and actually experience what is becoming totally famous there.
I don't think so, but I'm glad that Utah's coming to me.
Yeah, right?
Well, we'd love to have you if you ever made it out our way.
I'll do my best to get there.
Anna,
Wonderful.
happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's to you guys.
Our
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
The other thing that I think is really cool about your story, is it true that you used to assist some U.S. representative in government or something?
I did for 9 years.
So,
Yeah.
she worked in local government,
Yes.
and then, that's the coolest life transition, because your true growing up, childhood, and then beyond passion is, I take it, sweets and baking,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So now she's created an empire. It always starts with one state. I can almost see this on the Food Network in the future sometime soon. Girl, you're a star.
Thank you so much.
It's the Sweet Tooth Fairy Love at First Bite. Bite-sized, moist, super decadent cake morsels, and 3 of their biggest favorites at her bakery, and certainly mine. That would be the red velvet, the double fudge chocolate, and the coconut. Oh, makes me feel like I've gone on vacation without going on vacation. Stuffin' Gourmet is on the way. Everything in this 1-hour gourmet holiday is helping you cook and treat someone you love to something sweet and savory for Valentine's Day. And it's all getting there just in time. And if your Valentine's Day includes family, not just a table for 2, oh my gosh, the coolest chicken pot pie you ever did see coming up.